Honor 200 Lite combines hassle-free plan with powerful execution, making it an outstanding decision for budget customers. With its vibrant 6.7-inch AMOLED display, high-end MediaTek Dimensity 6080 chipset, and remarkable camera setup featuring a 108MP primary sensor, this handset is an outstanding value. Its most important feature is the purposeful battery life of 2 days, with an annual energy use of only 2.9 kWh, guaranteeing reliable use in different tasks. Despite marginally higher power usage for virtual entertainment and calls, the Honor 200 Lite largely succeeds on usability, making it a compelling mid-range choice. The main feature of Honor 200 Lite is its low cost. Priced at $270 when it launches in the UK, it's a phone that's somewhere near mid-range and a spending plan considering our rules. Assuming you're keen on the Honor 200 Lite, this will likely be a result of its affordability, but it has other selling points as well. Like many other similarly priced phones, you get a superior presentation, better cameras, and more preferable battery life than you might expect. Now let's move on to our deeper review. Design. I love the look of the Honor 200 Lite, thin, light, and easy on the eyes. One thing I would change is that the camera has an oddly large kick to the back, but I can live with that. Your options for the phone are offered to us in light blue, white, and black. It has a screen size of 161.05 mm x 74.55 mm x 6.78 mm and weighs 166 QR. It is larger but lighter than the iPhone 15. When held in the hand, it is undoubtedly plastic, but the back is finished in matte material, and they also add a dash of style. Additionally, more adjusted corner bends than standard can also be observed. There's no real IP rating for water and debris resistance here, as is often the case with low-cost phones, and Honor hasn't referenced anything specific in terms of sustainability or power, all things considered. Note that the unique fingerprint sensor is placed in a strategic position above the power button and works admirably enough. Screen. The brightness and freshness of the 6.7-inch Terion 80x2412 pixel AMOLED display is definitely one of the highlights of the Honor 200 Lite. Turn up the brightness and any on-screen sparkles. Honor hasn't specified a peak brightness level, but to the naked eye, it's not exactly the best phone available. With a refresh rate of up to 90 Hz, navigating through menus and applications feels good. Colors look rich and uniform across the screen, but there's no HDR support. This means video content doesn't look as great as it does on the high-end leaders. We have a single amplifier in the base, which is good. It'll work for watching movies and streaming webcasts, but you probably won't want to play your best songs here. They won't sound great. Sometimes use remote speakers or USB-C headphones, all things considered. Performance. Honor 200 Lite is equipped with MediaTek Dimensity 6080 processor, 8GB RAM, and 526GB storage in a unique accessible setup. So we have a mid-budget level fiscal plan here. Performance is generally good and fast, but if you want to do something complex, you may experience some lag, which I think shouldn't be a problem, assuming it's a mid-range phone. Moderately demanding games like Real Racing 3 run smoothly enough that you won't notice any major lag in most day-to-day use. Frankly, the other point of buying mid-range phones is that they may slowly come to a halt relative to potential new phones, which may change over the years. But that's something that will play out over the long term. Considering its low price, it definitely offers value for money. Perhaps the most worrying issue for the Honor 200 Lite is the idea of choosing between the multitude of low-priced phones on offer. Cameras. The Honor 200 Lite's 50MP selfie camera is tasked with full permission recording from its 108mm 5MP ultra-wide plus 200MP rear camera setup. In general, the test time managed to dazzle in the recordings. You can see this from the photographs I have presented to you. In fact, even in low light, the camera blends well with the photos and ultimately manages to deliver a good image. As expected from Honor phones, there are a number of photo modes to choose from, and I don't think many people will be interested in the vast majority of them. A few modes, especially for night shots and HDR use, look very different from the standard photo module. There's also a fascinating multi-video module that you can use to eliminate split-screen interruptions by using the front and rear cameras simultaneously. Video recording reaches a maximum of 1080p at 30 fps, and there are no extras here such as optical image adjustment, OIS, i.e., optical image stabilizer. Meanwhile, the front camera supports 1080p at 30 fps, and there is a flashlight in the selfie section. It has a slow-motion video recording feature. In some cases, it really seems like the Honor 200 Lite will manage to surprise us. Battery charging. The Honor 200 Lite carries a 4500 mAh battery, which calmly reaches the extreme limit every day for me. I'm not the most demanding of phone shoppers, and this new and energetic battery still managed to impress me. The day I was getting close to re-energizing, I played some games and spent an hour on social media. Still, he had plenty of energy in his tank. Streaming a movie in full glory and at low volume consistently drained the battery by 7%, so in total, you'll be looking at around 14 hours of video playback. A very respectable score. Obviously, this is one of the advantages of a phone with less power demand and lower target show added to the front. Battery backup seems great too. I'd come back to it after a while of not using it, and the battery level would barely drop. There's no wired charging here, just 35W wired charging. This takes the phone from 0 to 12% after 15 minutes and to 26% after 30 minutes. Not bad for a modest phone, but not a big deal. Software and applications. The Honor 200 Lite comes with Android 8.0 and Honor's macOS 14. Pre-installed apps include an email client, calculator, weather app, video player, music player, notes app, and a photo gallery. While the interface is more vibrant and busy than some might prefer, Android's customization options make it adaptable. macOS offers unique and engaging themes, like a deer in a forest landscape, adding a personalized touch to your experience. Honor guarantees 3 major Android updates for its flagship phones, though the specific update timeline for the Honor 200 Lite hasn't been disclosed. Price. The Honor 200 Lite is priced at $279.99 in the UK. You can purchase it directly from Honor or through Amazon. It's not available on contract through any carriers, so you'll need to buy it outright and pair it with a SIM-only plan. Should you buy the Honor 200 Lite? If you're looking for great value for your money, the Honor 200 Lite is a strong contender. While it does have some compromises compared to flagship models like the Galaxy S24 Ultra, it offers a well-rounded package that many users will find satisfying. What do you need from a smartphone? If it's a decent display, satisfactory performance, good battery life, and reliable photo and video quality, the Honor 200 Lite delivers. However, if you want the absolute best components and the latest AI software features, you'll need to look elsewhere.